live for my audience of probably one person or two people. So yeah, if you could we have a recap of last time?
Last time we continued to find the Ghoul Mother. She summoned with a scream some more other minions. We slayed her, we got some loot out of it. And if I remember correctly, last time Kai was the one to track her down, which brought us into another combat with some sort of abomination. A ghoul abomination. And I think that's where we left off.
Yeah, so the Ghoul Mother had basically fled. You guys had wounded her a bit, and she ran away. And you were kind of engaged by a bunch of other ghouls that came, running from the scream. So you were, kind of looking for her, trying to kill her for the strange, ghostly Illithid that was your ally. And I think there was some discussion of whether or not you would keep the soul soul stone that she possessed, because you were thinking of whether you actually trusted this ghost. Is everyone on? Yeah, it looks like you're all here. So if you could, on the chat page, there's a drop down at the bottom. You can use that to change to your character portrait. It'll be the second instance of your name. The first one is your account picture. The second is your character picture. So we have everyone on there. I think we're... Oh, there's Angvar. Okay.
Forgot. I missed a week.
Yeah, I was playing your character. So you were basically in here with them, fighting ghouls and hunting down the... I think she was called the Mother Ghoul by you guys.
Yeah.
Alright, so... It is the 30th of winter, at 12:50 p.m., so we pick up our tale. I think it was Kai's turn, according to my notes here. So Kai, what do you want to do? I think last round you kind of went down the hall a bit to make sure the Ghoul Mother was nearby, and now you were kind of coming back.
Yeah, so I'm just going to dash.
Alright, so you definitely hear sounds of battle coming from where your group is. So go ahead, you can take the dash action, moving twice down the hall. Okay.
And then that's me.
Okay, that ends your turn. Alright, Arindis. So sadly, I believe you are still being charmed by that caster ghoul down the hall. So I don't think there's much.
Charmed?
Well, it casted a hypnotic pattern. So currently, at least I have you marked as being under the influence of it. No one has woken you yet.
Okay.
So I don't think you can do anything this turn. So let me skip over to Patchwork.
Can I not attempt to...
Now, it seems with this spell, there's no saving throw to get out of it. Either the spell has to be disrupted, or by killing the caster, or making him fail a concentration check. It does seem like you can be shaken from it. In fact, Patchwork, seeing Lyra shake Angvar out of his trance, is going to run up here and use her action to shake you out of yours. So you would awaken. Kind of wounded, so I think she's also going to cast a healing spell on you, using her life magic. What will she... Actually, before I say that, what do our resources look like? I don't want to use too much of Patchwork stuff when she's not here. I guess I could do a first level, because she does have the bonus to healing. Alright, yeah, she's going to, for fear of, you taking too much damage, she's gonna do a first level cure wound. Oh, is she out of first level spells? Oh yeah, she's been... Okay, hang on. What else do we have? Do I have any healing potions? She has a lot of stuff. Alright, yeah, she's going to use a potion of greater healing on you. So she, as her bonus action, will give you the potion. So go ahead and roll 4d4 plus 4. I'll let you roll for the healing.
Hold on.
Alright, so you are healed for 12 points. Feeling a bit better. That's going to be it for Patchwork. Bloated Ghoul, seeing that Patchwork ran up to wake you, is going to attack her using its multi-attack. So it lunges with a claw first, rolls very poorly as she just raises her shield and blocks. And the second bite, she just slams her shield into it, knocking it back. And that will be it for that ghoul. This ghoul... How smart is this thing again? It is going to... I'll say it goes for Arindis. Lunging at you as well with a claw, with flank +2. No, so that misses the first. As you're suddenly awakened, you, maybe throw your sword in front of you to keep it from slashing. Then the bite, again, you manage to keep it at bay, ending its turn. Alright, so new round, the Necrophage. No longer needing to concentrate on its hypnotic pattern. It is going to... Are you concentrating? I don't think so. Alright, it's gonna... What's the range of this? I don't know if it wants to get that close. Alright, so I'll say it hesitates for a bit, but then moves forward slightly and points at Arindis, chanting.
Not again.
A blast of poison comes shooting towards you. Oh, it has to get much closer. Alright, so it has to come up to here. I need a con save, DC 13, as you are showered in this strange greenish poison.
Okay, I have advantage against being poisoned.
Oh, nice.
Oh my god,
Alright.
that's crazy. A 1 in a 20.
I see. There we go with the 20s again. Alright. I remember that from last week, or last time. So yeah, the poison covers you, but luckily you resist the effects and are not damaged by it. That ends the Necrophage's turn. Angvar.
Alrighty.
You are actually only at 1 level of wound, because you're over half. You're not at 2.
Okay. Set real quick.
So Angvar is raging.
So I've got. Let me see here. Make sure. Yep. So I still have. Currently, I do not have a battle axe in my hands because I've been throwing hand axes.
Yeah.
So that's what I will. I will start off with doing so.
Lyra, as you're drawing your axe, will whisper, "Careful! It seems like when you hit them, they explode with poison. At least with the slashing attacks."
Hmm.
She kind of motions to the fat ones.
Right. I think. Oh yeah. Now I remember what I was going to do. I will use my movement to run up to this whatever this thing's called, and I will use unarmed strikes.
Give him a good punch.
Well, oh yes, bloated ghoul. So I basically have three options. I can shove, grapple, or damage. So I'm actually going to attempt to grapple it with my my first attack here.
All right, so I believe that means he has to make a strength save.
Strength or dex it can choose, and it's going to be 8 plus 7.
Okay.
15.
So it will choose strength. Oh, and it fails as you grab it. It tries to break away, but is unsuccessful.
Okay. And then basically, if you're okay with this, I would like to use my shove action for unarmed strike to basically suplex this thing behind me into the hole.
Oh, that hole is on the wall. That's not on the ground, sorry.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
those
right.
are like the holes they can crawl out of.
Okay.
But if you want to suplex it to move it behind you, I'll say you can do that.
I still would like to do that, so that'll be another strength or dexterity saving throw at the same.
Alright, so you're not actually dragging him, you're kind of doing a kind of like an improvisational thing. Alright, so it will again try to resist. And I'm going to say, well, yeah, okay. Strength.
Maybe.
Yeah, go ahead.
Maybe give it disadvantage. Maybe would it have disadvantage since I've already got a grapple on it?
Alright, yeah, I can give it disadvantage. I will say, like, moving it like this will take one of your attacks, but it will also do some damage.
Right, yeah. That was my plan.
Gotcha. Strength save. Oh, yeah. You grab this thing, slam it into the ground back here. What's your unarmed damage? I'll say you deal that.
Unarmed damage is 7 bludgeoning.
Alright, so yeah, you slam it against the wall there. Giving it... okay, now it's still at 2 levels of wounds and is grappled. So I think that's your 2 attacks, right?
That is my 2 attacks. I don't think I can do anything with my bonus action at this time.
Okay.
So that'll be turn.
Alright, so Elise, down the hall a bit. Your people are engaged with these combatants. What are you going to do? You remember that these things do explode with poison when you hit them with certain types of attacks.
I'm going to come here, and then I want to try to hit the necrophage with a magic missile.
Alright, so you begin chanting, summoning some magic missiles. Does he have a spell to stop this? Nope. Alright, so the 3 darts appear and fly towards him. He probably attempts to dodge, but will be struck with all 3 for 9 points as he staggers back, more blood coming from his wounds. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Lyra is not feeling great. Definitely wants to get out of this situation now that they're awake. So she moves back 15 as a move, and then does a dash to kind of get around the corner, hoping she doesn't get hit by anything. Kai.
Okay.
So you see
I'm
Lyra
gonna
kind
move.
of come limping around. She says, Kai, they need your help.
Okay, I'll move there.
Mm-hmm.
I can. I'll Eldritch Blast the bat dude.
All right. This guy here.
Yeah.
There's two of them. You might not be able to see the other one now. All right. Oh. So the second shot will land, blasting him with Eldritch Energy.
Wow.
5 points, shaking out the cobwebs. All right. So he
Yeah, that's what it is.
slightly wounded. All right. What else?
That's it for me.
Alright, so Kai gets ready to cast again, but that will be it for his turn. Arindus, back to you.
I am no longer charmed, right?
Yes, you kind of shake your head, realizing that the flashing light that kind of enthralled you is no longer doing so. You see a bunch of
Okay.
guys around you.
I'm gonna do a bonus action second one.
Okay. So you call upon some inner reserves of stamina, feeling a bit better.
It's 1d10. 17 heal.
Nice.
And with my action, I'm gonna. I think I can move up, provoking an opportunity attack if I do my second wing.
Oh, is that a thing?
I remember reading about it.
I don't see it in
Maybe
this
it's in the-
description.
You might need to check the features table in the in the fighter section.
Yeah, I'm looking. I literally read about it like a minute ago while I was looking up what I'm gonna do.
Do you have the ability in your sheet? Can you link it?
It's like an advanced. Oh yeah, there we go. Tactical shift.
Oh, nice. Okay. Move up to half your speed without provoking. Well, that's very useful. Okay, so is that what you're doing?
Yeah. So I'm gonna attack this guy first, and then
Okay.
I'll move with my bonus. With my, I don't know, half my speed.
All right, so you swing at that one. All right, yeah, 21 will strike him, slashing the creature. For 15 points.
Don't think I have any bonuses.
Okay.
So that's it.
So, unfortunately, as you slash him, a bunch of gas explodes from him,
Oh, I forgot about that.
affecting you and Patchwork. So I need con saves. Let's see, Patchwork.
No.
No. All right. So unfortunately, you both fail, taking 7 points of poison damage each. Patchwork coughs a bit. I don't think you have resistance to poison, do you?
I do actually.
Oh, well then you would take 3. I thought I remember you had advantage. I wasn't sure about the resistance.
I have both actually.
Oh, well there
It's
you go.
from the rune.
Alright, so luckily, yeah, the poison does not affect you as much as it does Patchwork. Alright, so what else?
And then I think I'll take a step over here and engage this guy.
Alright, he knew he shouldn't have gotten this close. Second attack.
Yes.
Alright, so a second slash 21 will hit him. For another 8 points.
Oh, actually, I treat it as a free because I have Great Weapon Master. So it's...
Oh, could you link that?
yeah.
Just learning your characters.
I forget to use it.
No, no
but
worries.
I have it.
2 hands, yeah. Nice. So that would add another 2 points, so he takes 10.
Yeah.
Which would put him to 3 levels of wound as he is starting to falter. All the strikes to him adding up. Alright, anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, so Patchwork, coughing a bit, just trying to clear the smoke. Feeling a little bit worried about how many spells she has. I think she's gonna stick to cantrips. So she begins chanting, pointing at the ghoul next to her. Casting Sacred Flame. Yeah, that's right. I think a bunch of her spells are broken. So let me fix that really quick. Oops. Yeah, if any of your spells or anything aren't working, you can just like delete them and re-grab them, and that will fix them. Okay. So let's try that again. Oh, she has her. I don't know how her character works. I know she has some stuff she can do with her channel divinity, right? Where she does some kind of like astral archer thing. Well, anyway, I'll just keep it to this for now. So the creature will try to dodge the flames.
Yeah, that's her wild shape.
Yeah, I don't know if she wants to use that. So it fails, taking 7 points. That will end her turn. The bloated ghoul is going to move here behind Arindis, gaining flank as it lunges with a claw attack, missing with that. And a bite attack, ooh, missing with that. Good. So you are able to keep it off you. The other ghoul is grappled. But rather than try to break free, I think it's just going to slash at you angrily. Luckily, 14 will miss on the first attack. Then a bite, and they are rolling really poorly, luckily. So that is it for the bloated ghoul. The necrophage is going to not like this situation one bit and begin to chant. Looks like he's trying to do magic. So no counter or anything. The spell will go off as magical energies begin to swirl around Arindis. And you feel yourself stiffening up. I need a wisdom save.
Is that against being charmed or?
This is, let's see, not a charm effect, no.
Wisdom.
I think the DC is 13? Oh, alright. So unfortunately, the spell would affect you, and you become paralyzed as it casts Hold Person. Unable to move.
Lovely.
With that, so it's concentrating. It's going to back up, trying to get away for the time being. Angvar.
As I'm grappled with this thing on the ground here, I am going to scream at it and recklessly attack it by headbutting it repeatedly in the face.
Alright. So you're smacking it down.
So, unarmed strike here.
Yeah, 18 will strike it.
Okay, so that'll just be 7 plus my brutal strike.
It's a d10, yeah, so 10
Yep.
points. Should give it a headbutt. A bunch of goop goes everywhere.
Yep.
Second attack.
Second attack, I'll just do another headbutt. This one will just be with advantage, no brutal strike.
Alright, so you are reckless, giving advantage to your attackers. That is going to hit. Another brutal headbutt, but only the 7 points. And that actually puts it to 3 levels of wound.
Nice.
All the strikes on it are starting to add up. Anything else, Angvar?
Nope, that'll be turn.
Alright, Elise. So you saw the ghoul do something to Arindis, then back off. She does not seem to be able to move.
I'm gonna risk the Oppie, and I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash to get up here.
Now, isn't there a... Oh, but you're a 5.0 rogue, because I thought there was a thing with rogues now where, like, you could do a dash along with a disengage. But...
I've not looked into it, but
Okay.
no, I'm OG rogue.
Alright, so the creature is going to claw at you. Actually, it'll bite at you as you run past. 17, though, luckily will not strike as you come rushing up here, seeing the ghoul trying to flee.
And then I will try to firebolt it.
Alright. Hurl. Oh, yeah, 20 will strike it. Firebolting it for 5, which is actually enough to bring it down.
Oh, there we go.
And that will release the paralysis on Arindis. So it gains 4 levels of wound and goes down to the dying state. What else, Elise?
That ends my turn.
Alright. Lyra is going to retreat to here and dodge, ending her turn. Kai.
I'm just gonna move there, and then I'm going to Eldritch Blast that one in front of me.
Alright, this one that he's headbutting. You just see Angvar like headbutting the thing into the wall. Alright. Yep, so as it's taking headbutts, it starts getting hit with Eldritch Blast from the south. With my great sound effects. 18 will strike it twice. Doing, 28. Nice rolls. So the creature stumbles sideways. Very, very hurt looking now from all the headbutts and the blasts. Luckily, poison isn't spewing. But anything else, Kai?
Nope, that's it.
Alright. So Kai gets ready to go again, but first, Arindis. Luckily, the paralyzed effect is no longer on you. You can click on that garbage can in chat to get rid of it. If you want to do it quickly. You don't want to, like, fudge around with the buttons.
Then, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna headbutt anything. I think I will just keep stabbing it.
Alright. So you go for another stab on the creature. You do have flank, so
Yes.
+2.
I did forget to what's it called? Do my combat feature, the sap nick. So can I like? I mean, I guess whatever.
All right.
Just make an attack.
All right. So yeah, you go to stab the creature who is distracted by patchwork.
Oh, come.
Ooh, so 13, unfortunately, is not going to be enough, and it dodges your first stab. Or slash, I guess, for a longsword. Oh, 17 will strike with the second one, cutting into it.
Okay.
Ooh, nice hit. It takes 14 points of damage, but unfortunately that will cause it to explode again. As a bunch of poison gas sprays out. I need con saves from you, from Angvar, and from Patchwork. So the poison is a 10-foot effect. So Patchwork.
See here, I am resistant to poison, so
You guys are both like, oh, we're fine, and Patchwork is just... Alright, so she takes another 9. She says, I have to get away from this thing.
It does get sap though.
Alright, so you both make it. There's no half damage, so either it damages you or doesn't, so neither of you take anything. And what did you say?
This guy takes sap.
Oh, right.
Disadvantage.
The mastery thing. Alright.
That's what I forgot last time. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still getting used to the masteries too. Alright, so it has disadvantage for the next attack. Anything else?
No.
Alright, so Patchwork is going to disengage. Actually, does she just want to risk the Ompi so she can... No, she doesn't have any big effects, so she's going to disengage for now. Just move to here and end her turn. The bloated ghoul is sapped from the strike. It'll lunge at you with a claw attack. Disadvantage pays off. Natural 1 will miss. Second attack bites at you, and you just easily kick it back, ending its turn. This one is very unhappy about that blast, but he can't really do anything because he's grabbed. So he'll just try to come back at you, clawing and biting. He has advantage. So first attack, luckily, will still miss you. And the bite, advantage 25, will strike 18 piercing, which will half to 9 as he bites into you. But you're angry, you don't care. The bad thing, though, is that you might contract a disease. I need a con save. DC 14. The dreaded Darakul fever that these things carry. Alright, so you luckily are very healthy and shrug it off.
how much damage did you say I took?
18, which would have to 9 because you're raging. Alright, so the Necrophage is down. Angvar.
Seeing that this thing's pretty seriously wounded, I'm just gonna keep on hammering some headbutts into it.
Alright, more headbutts.
Yep, and I'm still angry, so I'm gonna keep attacking recklessly. So this one will be a normal attack here.
Oh yeah, 17 strikes. You
Alright.
smack him with another headbutt.
Oh, dang. 7 plus not very much damage here. So just an 8 on that one.
Alright, so 8 points with that headbutt. Yep, still up.
Then I'll just hit him again. Another headbutt. Ooh.
Oh, alright. Well, that's advantage on the second one, though, right?
Oh, that is true. That is true.
Okay.
Forgot about that. Yeah, here we go. Oh, that's much better.
You're gonna have to get checked for. You're gonna have to get checked for a concussion after this.
Yeah. Well, Angvar has probably headbutted a lot worse. That would actually take him down.
Nice.
So he gains a 4th level of wound, going slumping down on the ground. And yeah, he seems like he is out of the fight. What else, Angvar? Oh,
I can't remember. Can
go ahead.
you use a bonus action to pick up an item?
You can
Or is that an
use
action match?
it's a it's like a well, it's in the 5.0 it's called an item interaction. I think now it's called something else. But yeah, you get to do it once for free each turn. And you can
Okay.
also do it as part of an attack. You can draw for free.
Right. I don't have any attacks left, but I am gonna go ahead and just pick up one of these hatchets here.
All right, sure. Now
Or
that
hand
you
axes.
let go of him, you have a free hand, so you quickly pick up a hand axe.
Then I will use my movement here just to come into range of this school.
All right. If you move to here, you can provide flank.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Just FYI. All right, so you are now distracting it. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be turn.
All right, Elise.
We'll come. I don't want to be in the way. Gas. Come about here. And I'll try to hit it with a firebolt.
All right, it has cover, so AC 17. Yes, 27 will strike it, burning it, which luckily does not cause explosions. So 9 points of fire. It's still actually only at 1 level of wound, but it's a little seared. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
Alright, so Lyra is continue to dodge. Kai. Patchwork will say, Kai, you look wounded. Be careful.
Oh, sorry, is it my go?
Yes, it's your turn.
Oh, sorry, the daughter just came in and put me off.
No worries.
So that one's dead.
Yes, Angvar headbutted it into oblivion.
Okay. Just blast that one then.
Alright, so with a -4, that first one is going to miss. You do have 2 levels of exhaustion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that first shot misses. Second one will strike, though. Blasting the creature for 11. Which, yeah, it's still only got 1 level of wound. It's still pretty healthy. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright, Arindus.
Right. I can do basically nothing important. I'm just gonna attack again.
Alright, so you continue and you're using your sword.
Yes.
Alright, so 23 will strike it, slashing across its chest for another 9, which gives it another level of wound, but unfortunately also causes another explosion. Some more gas kind of sprays out, and I would need the con saves from you two, who luckily are fairly resistant to this.
Okay.
Alright, so Angvar resists the poisonous vapors, and you do as well. Second attack?
Yeah.
24, yes, so that will land another cut on him. for 12. Yeah, unfortunately, another blast of poison. So another 2 con saves.
Another 2?
Well, from you and Angvar, 1 each.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right, so Angvar resists, and you resist. Well done. All right, anything else, Arindis?
Mm, no, I don't think so.
All right, so Patchwork is looking around nervously, hoping this doesn't attract attention. Then she will throw another Sacred Flame, which he will have to save against. Oh, he fails and is seared for another 7 radiant. She says, keep it up. So the bloated ghoul. Yeah, I guess he's going to keep going for you. Even though Angvar is in position, he hasn't actually struck him yet. So 2 attacks. Luckily, both are going to miss you, ending its turn. The other ghoul is down, so new round, Angvar.
Okay.
So the creature
I
is,
will.
slashing at Arindis. Luckily, she's keeping it back.
Yeah. I've got the hand axe in my hand. I've got another hand axe in my belt. So I think this time I should be able to use my 2-weapon fighting to hit it with a bonus action as well.
Okay.
Seeing as how we both seem to be doing okay against the gas, so I'll go ahead and attack recklessly with the first one here.
Just taking.
That's not what I meant to use. That's unfortunate though.
Just taking a gas shower right now. Yeah, 21 will strike again. As more
Let's
gas
see if I can
sprays out.
see if I can get another 6. That would be sweet. Nope, of course not. Plus
Alright,
the 10.
so it takes 8 plus a d10, 11. And more gas sprays out for con saves. And you as well, Arindis.
I can't say.
Yeah, because he struck it with the axe, which triggers
Oh,
more
I thought it was
gas.
headbutting it again. Okay.
Now I pulled the axes out, so we're all taking a gas shower. Luckily, you guys are pros at resisting. All right, second attack, Angvar.
Second attack.
Yeah, 23 lands again. Cutting it for
Okay.
another 7 and 2 con saves. That will actually put it over into a 3rd level of wounds.
Ooh.
As it's starting to falter. Alright, that time, unfortunately, you would be affected. So that would be 7 points of poison damage on you.
I am resistant to poison.
Alright, so 3. And offhand, final attack.
Yep. Here we go.
Alright, yeah, 25 will strike it. Should do like a flourish and offhanded strike with the other hand axe, cutting it for 9. And it's causing more gas. It's just gas everywhere.
Disappearing into a cloud of gas.
Yeah, right now, pretty much, you guys are probably just obscured by gas. But luckily, you're fighting through it. All right, so anything else, Angvar?
Nope, that'll be turn.
All right, Elise.
Alright, if I come over here, will I still have, does it still have cover?
So the only way you get rid of cover is being here, because then you
I don't want to
can
be over there.
touch all 4 of his points without going through either of them. But the cover is only +2, so it's not like a huge bonus or anything.
Okay. We'll just hit him again.
Alright, so you chance summoning forth another firebolt, which will strike. Oh,
Better.
nice. Alright, so he is burned completely, falling over dead. So you singe him to the core. And thus ends the battle. What do you all want to do? Things are quiet. Nothing seems to have heard that, luckily. No other ghouls have showed up.
I will go and pick up my hand axes.
Okay.
Is
I want to use
everyone
my
okay?
free. I want to use my free. Animate the dead on the fat ghoul.
Okay. Doesn't that have to be humanoids?
No, you gave me the power to bring ghouls
Oh,
back.
that's right. You had you learned, I think. Okay. So you cast. Go ahead and link it. What you're casting. But as while you're linking that, what did you say you were doing, Angvar?
I just asked if everyone was okay.
Oh, okay. Lyra says, I mean, I wasn't hit, but I've been better. Good work, everyone. Alright, so the ghoul will stir. And you're bringing this back as a ghoul?
I assume it'll come back as a bloated ghoul because it was a bloated ghoul.
It does not. It only comes back as a ghoul. It seems being murdered kind of drained all its gases out of it. So when it comes back,
Rude.
it seems like a... Yeah, rude. Seems like a regular ghoul. But it does...
Okay, well, it was a free one anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah. But it does serve you now.
Before we started the combat, where did we say the mother ghoul went?
The trail seems to lead over this way. I think you guys were sort of exploring, and when you came out here, the ghoul saw you.
Anybody wants to loot or?
Lyris is
Yeah, maybe can Patrick get the essence?
yeah, sure. So patchwork.
Or Kai has religion too, doesn't he?
No.
I think
I
it's
thought you
only
did.
patchwork.
Religion proficiency.
I did when I was a shepherd druid.
Oh, that's why.
Alright, so she will collect. So who's taking the essence from these bloated ghouls?
I believe Patchwork's been holding on to it.
Yeah,
Alright.
since she's the one who can do stuff with it.
Okay, let me put it in her inventory. For some reason, her sheet, like, whenever I click on it, it lags. I think she put too many spells into her spellbook. Because Roll20, for whatever reason, doesn't like when you have like 80 spells in there.
That's weird. So just give me a moment to
do this. No one move, please. Where is... Because I know you fought these things before. Haven't you?
Yeah, we've definitely fought these, like, a lot.
Oh, there
Wasn't
it
that
is.
before the bag of holding thing?
Well, she doesn't, I don't think, have a bag of holding, but I found it. It's fine. Alright, so she collects the essence. So Kai, it looks like you went down the hall a bit. You would notice at the end of the cave there's another one of those strange magical circles, which is letting off a slight glow.
Touch it.
It does not seem to do anything when you touch it. Arcana might actually give you some insight here.
You want me to come help?
Yeah, I'm gonna shout really loud to no one to come and have a look.
Are you sure you want to shout really loud?
Said it, so
No.
It needs to-
I'm giving you another chance. I'll say again. Are you sure you want to shout really loud? Because if you do it, it's going to be you doing it, not because, oh, whoops, I did it. No, if you choose
I'm
to
gonna
do
use.
it,
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to
Of course you
boom
are.
my voice. To shout.
are you sure you're
Of
going
course
to do
you
that?
are. No.
No. I'll shout.
Oh, you mean you're
Yeah,
Oh, you
I'll
mean you're
shout.
giving me a Oh, you mean you're giving me a chance to make the situation worse?
Okay, I will shout at a normal volume, so nobody else can hear me other than them. Is that better?
Sure. Alright, I'm just going to roll something unrelated as your voice echoes through the cavern.
Nah, I didn't say shout. I said
Oh,
at a
no,
normal volume,
you're
so
just
they
normal
can hear
volume.
me.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Uh-huh,
Are
okay.
you?
So you guys kind of hear him down the hall like, there's something over here.
Oh, you're up there.
Yeah. What do you want to do? So Angvar
I-
and Arindis, what are you two doing?
I guess we'll follow. I think it's better to stick together.
I'm
Alright,
gonna follow Angvar.
so Lyra follows as well, looking around nervously now, as that was a good amount of noise. Alright, so, yeah,
Worse.
Huh?
Could have been worse.
Yeah, could have been worse. So, yeah, you see some kind of sigil etched in the ground over here. Definitely looks magical in nature. I mean, the glow kind of gives it away. Go ahead, give me an Arcana check. Okay. So, you would guess this is some kind of abjuration energy, judging by some of these markings, which is protective magic. And let's see. Do any of you have survival?
Yeah.
I do not.
Okay. So I'll say with survival, you think, Kai, that this was made actually more recently. This hasn't been here a while. Someone may have come in here and made these markings. Yeah, someone recently. It's a little bit odd.
Would a detect magic ritual possibly reveal who the caster was?
No, detect magic just shows magical auras and school, but you're pretty sure you know what the school is already.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
And
no.
is it sorry? Is it like a protective circle, or is it like a glyph?
Well, that's the odd thing. It doesn't seem like it's doing anything to the area here. Like, usually if there's some kind of magical circle protecting an area, there's like some effect showing that, but it doesn't seem like it's actually doing anything.
Does it need to be activated?
That would be hard to know without an identify spell, to know more about what it actually is doing.
Alright, do we want to take 10 minutes and I can cast Identify on this?
I don't
Because it
know
may
if
be.
that's a good idea with all the noise that's been made, but maybe.
It might be something that Blackwater left behind.
Yeah, I've just dispelled it.
Alright, so you cast a spell magic. Give me a caster check. DC would be 15.
What's that roll?
Just be D20 plus your charisma modifier. So you can sense this is probably about a 5th level effect. Oh, there you go. So the aura will kind of crack, or sorry, the writings will kind of crack and fade. And the effect is gone. Alright, what do you want to do?
Don't know if I was supposed to do that, but I thought it was the best thing to do.
Well, I mean, it would have been nice to know what exactly it was doing there, but I suppose destroying it is one way of being certain of its capabilities.
Well, at least whatever it was doing, it won't be doing it anymore, Lyra says uncertainly.
You watch,
Do you know
it'll be
what
like,
this
do you know what it'll be? It'll be fucking Isik's ritual thing to protect the fucking thing above. Who was that dude? The butcher dude?
Yeah.
Oh shit, it might be. You fucker. Oh shit. Alright, well, it's broken, so I guess we move on. And
Alright.
hope for the best.
Right, can you at least give me a clue that if it was or wasn't?
Who are you talking to?
You?
So
You're going to be my new patron as the
so
DM.
You stare up at the ceiling, invoking the great DM, but for some reason he does not answer your calls.
Fucking rude.
None of my patrons are nice to me. And
No, they're all dickhead.
your fungus patron
Yeah, but-
is like, you trying to get a new patron?
No. You misunderstood me. Yeah, but aren't we like too far out for it to be his protection thing?
You're not sure. He just said he had to go down below and set up some magics. So, I mean, it could have been his protection thing, but yeah, you are not sure.
I wonder if that, yeah, I feel confident that it is. Did you destroy the other one? Because I thought you said that there was another one that you
There
guys
was. You guys didn't destroy it because you kind of went chasing after the Mama Ghoul, so it should still be back
Okay.
there. Whatever
Well,
those
that's
things are
good.
doing.
We should probably just leave it be. We destroyed one. Let's just avoid destroying any more in the future.
Lyra would say, "What are you talking about? Who is this butcher? You said."
It's a long story.
Well, what protections? I assume this is an ally of yours. What protections was he
Yes.
putting on this place?
He was protecting. He was keeping the ghouls from being able to go to take over.
Oh, that does seem
This,
important.
this
she
area.
says,
It does.
now
So
looking
perhaps
nervous
we
as
leave.
well.
So perhaps we leave these sigils alone.
She nods. All right. So what are you gonna do?
Should we continue to track the ghoul mother?
Well, that's why we're here, right? Lyra says.
It
Yeah,
is.
I'm gonna tell the girl to take us to the gold mother's nest or hideaway or whatever.
The creature will hiss and start moving this way. I'll say you guys are following. And it does seem to be moving back towards where you were. Just let everyone catch up, because you would be moving with it. Lyra would say, are you sure you're all right? I mean, shouldn't we try to rest and treat those wounds if we're going to keep going?
No, we're good.
She seems kind of annoyed at you and says, I wasn't really talking to you. I was talking to the rest of them. Look, everyone's wounded.
As it was stated before, it's not a very safe place to rest, unfortunately. So we should probably keep moving.
Well, we could fall back. I mean, we don't have to keep pushing forward until we're all dead, right? I'm sorry. I'm very hurt. I'll be quiet. And she just kind of keeps walking. Alright, so the ghoul is leading you this way. I'll say she stays behind everyone. You would notice as it's walking through here, the ceiling seems a little unstable in this area. Oh, it'd have to be patchwork too. Where's NPCs? Over here. But it would keep going. And you're starting to see more bones in this area. It feels like you're getting closer to some kind of lair. You running up ahead, Kai?
No, I was preempting the goal moving.
Okay. So it comes up to here, then sort of just stops. And hisses again. And you would see an area with more bones, as well as what looks like maybe some kind of old grave site with some writing on it, which seems to be in common.
Do we see any ghouls around, or the ghoul mother?
No, you don't see the ghoul mother here. You do see like a small nest-looking thing over here, which might be where it stays. There's kind of just a horrid stench coming from this whole area. But all that's really here looks like is the grave.
Can I go check out the grave?
Yeah, so if you mouse over it, it'll tell you what it says. It seems to be a grave dedicated to someone's children. Seems like sadly they had passed at some point. This looks like it's very old too, like it's been here a while. The etchings on it it doesn't look like very professional or like it was made Maybe by magic, because the words don't look like they were, like expertly carved or etched or anything.
And then are these bones fresh?
No, these are all pretty old.
Okay.
Lyra says, who do you think made this grave?
I think she did.
She?
The
What?
Ghoul Mother.
Oh.
She was a mother before before the fall of Isik.
The creature we're hunting? How do you know that?
Well, she talked about her lost children before. The
The
first time we fought her.
the huge creature spoke to you?
Yes.
Oh.
First time we fought her, she wailed about her missing children. I assume that this is their grave.
This is another victim of the ritual, I assume.
I mean, all of the ghouls that we fought so far have been victims.
Oh, that's quite sad. She doesn't seem like she's here, though, so what do we do?
Well, we can either wait for her to come back, or we continue our search.
Angvar.
I suggest we try and take a short rest and wait here for her.
Angvar or Arindis, do you have any thoughts on this?
I mean,
I would like to, if we're going to rest, I think that's a good idea. I could continue to fight, but if the Ghoul Mother comes back, I wouldn't be at my best currently.
No, I don't think any of us are right now.
Yeah, well, as I said before, I think making sure we treat our wounds and are ready for the next fight is paramount. Although that said, this seems like the most dangerous place in here to rest. Unless the ghouls are afraid of the Ghoul Mother as well. Though they seem to come when she screams. I don't know.
I'm going to shout to Nene, see what he does.
You're gonna what?
Shout to my girlfriend to come in towards me to see if he's going to come into the lair or nest or whatever you want to call it.
So the ghoul seems, I assume you just, when you say shout, you mean just command him, not like you're actually screaming again.
Yeah, I'm not screaming.
Okay. So it seems hesitant. It does follow your order, though it does so, like, more slowly than it should. Coming over to the pile of bones. Like, almost like it doesn't want to be here.
Okay. Suggest that to the other. And would I know what tracks were fresh? Because she did go into this way. She must have gone out a different way.
You can look around, so give me a perception check if you're looking for tracks. Alright, so you're looking around, but there is a good amount of footwork. Like she's come and gone several times, so it's hard to figure out which tracks are the most fresh. That said, you could use survival to try to see if you can figure out anything else. Alright, so what's that? 18. You think that she has been through here recently. There's not a followable trail, but it looks like this place was disturbed, possibly within the last half hour. So she may have come and gone, as you suggested. But you're not sure where she went, because you don't have a good trail to follow.
Okay, I'm out of ideas.
Well, do you want to pass time here and try to rest?
I think that was the plan, right?
Okay.
Short rest.
So the group quietly begins to rest, treat their wounds. I'm going to roll to see if anything happens. So during the rest, Lyra is going to come over and kind of sit with you two, and say, I just don't know if I formally spoke to either of you yet. And usually, Kai, you'd want to wait till the rest actually ends to roll, just because something may have happened. But that's okay, because I actually did roll that nothing happened, so you can do that. But yeah, she would say, I don't think I got a chance to formally speak with you two. Where are you from? What's your involvement in all this? I noticed the clothing you were wearing is quite old. And they said something about you being trapped.
Well, I'm not very well versed in magic, but it seems as though we came here a long time ago. From your perspective, it's been apparently thousands of years.
Now, forgive me, I don't think we had this conversation with her yet, right? Or am I
Correct.
forgetting?
I don't think we've had any conversation yet.
I don't even know who
Okay.
this person. Yeah.
So this was if you remember, the woman you found dying in the cave while you were coming here?
Yeah, that's the first time we interacted with her.
Yeah. So she says, really? Stuck in some kind of portal?
Some sort of trap.
Oh.
Some sort of suspended animation, or I'm like I said, I'm not very well versed on the arcane. I'm a hack and slash type of fighter.
She nods, kind of leaning up against the wall, wincing a little as she holds her side and says, yes, that sounds like some kind of stasis trap. Though my knowledge of those is you can't be stuck in them too long or they will basically erase you. You say you were stuck in one for 1,000 years. Or more.
3 or 4, it's a different...
I'm sorry. That must be terrible, coming back to a world that's completely different from the one you left.
For me, it's not really quite set in, I don't think, because this all looks mostly the same, just dusty, I guess. It was populated when we came here.
She laughs. She says, you'd be a miracle within the historical communities. I would love to speak more if we weren't in such dire straits. Again, kind of leaning against the wall. And you are friends? She kind of looks to Arindis now. The two of you?
We're partners.
Oh. Well, at least you have each other then. So, I suppose it's not nothing.
I suppose.
She says, well, I I would love to speak with you more about the time you came from. I'm a bit of a historian. I found the fact that you were wearing those clothes curious, but now I understand more.
Yeah, I would be very curious to know what's happened to my village.
She seems kind of a little bit of a sad look on her and says, "Yeah, I mean, at this point, the cataclysm, kind of claims everything over time. But maybe you have ancestors or, I guess, descendants somewhere."
Who knows? Maybe some of them found a way to avoid the cataclysm, and perhaps you're right. Maybe I do have some descendants. Be kind of wild if I were somehow to have met a great nephew of sorts.
Well, I hope you're able to find them. And you as well, Arindis. Whatever this new world holds for you. I hope things work out.
Thank you, but Angva is my only family.
I see. I'm just glad to be alive myself. When I was passing out in the caves, I thought that was it. But yeah, this is well, I just hope we all make it out of here. She seems a little discombobulated from her wounds. All right,
We'll
so
be fine.
she laughs and says, "I wish I had your confidence. Seems like all of you are just very sure about this path we're going down. But I don't know. I'm sure with all of your expertise, we can make it through this."
The only direction is forward.
Fortunately. All right, so the short rest, unless anyone else wants to have the camera for any RP, the short rest would pass. Strangely enough, nothing came in here. The mother ghoul could be hiding because of the wound she sustained. Although she probably would have had a chance to heal a bit as well. But yeah, you managed to get the short rest off, so actually let me short rest patchwork a little. Why does her sheet always take forever? Elise, did you want to do anything?
No, I'm okay.
Okay. Oof. So she's gonna, I guess, spend both of her hit dice. Oh my god, okay. Well, I mean, I guess that's better than nothing. I am very low on spells, she says. I'm not going to be much help in a battle going forward. Maybe a few heals or some sort of aggressive attack, but yeah, I worry about this fight. This thing is much more dangerous than I thought it would be.
Well, to that point, is the hunting the ghoul mother really something that we need to be focused on, or should we continue on looking for Blackwater
She says, "Well, I mean,
and looking for this crypt, this vault?"
I mean, I guess that's the question." She says, "I don't know. I mean, I guess if you think it best, we can give up on killing this creature. But, I mean, then we will not be able to secure the help of that ghost, right?"
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, so the reason you guys are hunting this creature is because the ghostly Illithid had asked for you to retrieve a soul stone from it. If you're not sure where it is,
Oh.
you would think for sure it would be in the lair somewhere. it doesn't seem to be here.
Yeah, I didn't really care to. I'm not even convinced that we should be helping this ghost, anyways.
Well, a soul stone, as much as I hate to say it, Lyra says, because of the methods used to create them, a soul stone would be valuable to have.
Absolutely. But does the ghoul mother have it here? I mean, could we just steal it, or is it on her person?
Well, from
Has
what
anyone looked through this nest?
you took a cursory glance at the nest, but you haven't really dug through it.
I'll take my my battle axe and kind of shift some of the contents around to see if there's potentially anything in it.
All right, give me a perception check.
There we go.
Oh,
Nice.
interesting.
Good job.
Give me one moment. 'Cause you, I think, found something.
Well, with that natural 20, I hope I find something.
Well, I mean, if there's nothing
Unless
there,
there's nothing in there.
Yeah. Let's see.
I mean, with a nat 20, you can be confident that you found nothing.
That's
Exactly.
true. At least then you'd be like, well, maybe there's nothing there. Oh.
Including my very thorough investigation.
What is... Sorry, I have to refresh myself on what this is. Oh, interesting. So, looking through, you get to the bottom and there's some stuff there, and you see something strange sticking out of the dirt. And when you uncover it, it looks like there is an old book, which strangely enough has smoke and what looks like little bits of electricity moving across it.
I saw Elise identify that magic circle, or at least look at it and study it. So I'll look over to her and I'll be like, I think I found something.
I'll come over and take a look.
I'll point it out.
All right, so this book is in surprisingly good condition for being buried in dirt and muck, and who knows how old. You're fairly certain it has some kind of magical property.
All right. Can I, would this be an Arcana check to figure out what it does, or is that identify?
It would be identify. Arcana
All right,
might tell you something about it, but identify would give you exactly what it is.
Okay, I think for now I'll just do the Arcana check to kind of get a brief overview.
So it
That's cool.
looks like, as you examine it closely, some kind of spell book.
Okay.
The pages, I think, are mostly blank, but it does have some spells within it, scribed into it.
And do I know which spells they are?
Yes. Actually, some pretty powerful ones. I'll copy paste them into chat.
Ooh. This is a great find, Angvar.
What is it?
It's a spell book.
Oh.
A very powerful one at that.
Well, I think one of you would be much better suited to hang on to it than I don't know anything about magic.
Yes, no, I'll hang on to it for now. That's all right.
Seem just as good as any to me.
Lyra,
And I will have a...
Lyra says, can I take a look at it?
Sure. Do you recognize it?
So she looks it over. She says, I have an idea of what this is. If it is, this would be quite the find. I can identify it if we have 10 minutes.
We've
I
waited
don't.
this long, I suppose.
Well,
The 10 minutes
actually,
are...
she says, you know what? Why don't I just use a spell on it? Because I don't want us to have to wait. And I'm not using my spells for combat as much as you all are.
That sounds agreeable.
Do you have a pearl by any chance?
Yes, you can borrow mine, but I do want it back.
Oh, of course. So she chants, and her eyes glow. She says, yes, I was right. This is... And she explains the item to you.
Yep, that is very useful.
She says, yes, definitely a good find. I wonder if this ghoul mother was some kind of wizard. Seems like a strange place to find something like this.
Oh, sorry, I closed out of it. Do you mind popping it back up again?
If you go into the journal, it should be at the top. Like just where you would, look at the journal stuff.
Oh, there.
Very cool.
No,
that's a
she
very
says,
impressive find.
no soul stone though. Well, I guess this is better than nothing. So what do we do?
Well, do we want to consider finding a place to long rest and to better take on the ghoul mother? Or do we want to perhaps come up with a plan to find her?
I want to find her.
I am probably good for one, maybe two more fights. So if we run into her children or minions or whatever these other ghouls are, I don't know if I'll be able to be very effective in a fight against her without taking a long rest. So
No, I'm in a similar situation. I could maybe do one more fight.
Well,
it's up to everybody else, I guess. But I could definitely. I know we just took a brief rest, but if we find another group of creatures to fight, I'll definitely have to take a long rest before we continue to look for the ghoul mother.
and if the ghoul mother ambushes us, do we think we would have the power to defeat her? I think the ghouls would be no problem for you all. I've seen how quick and dangerous she is.
Well, I can no longer match its size. I think Arendis might be able to grow one more time from what I've seen her do in the past. But, I mean, I can still hack away at it as best as I can.
Well, and it depends. And Patrick's nearly out of healing spells to keep us alive.
Yes, my healing magic is quite depleted. I'll say, Kai is keeping me busy. She kind of gives him an annoyed look. Getting jumped by the ghoul mother.
I'll flip her off.
She just gives you a stern, she's not angry but disappointed look. The ghoul hisses at her.
Well, then perhaps we can set up an ambush here. We know she'll come back here eventually.
It is doesn't seem like there are many ghoul holes into this place, so...
No, and the ghouls do want to avoid this place.
I mean, I don't know how sensitive her sense of smell is, but maybe if we roll around in that pile of bones, it might mask whatever smells we have on us. I know that's probably very disgusting to do, but it's not a dissimilar technique to what we would have done back when I was in my village and going out on hunts.
I believe these ghouls have normal vision, though they can see in the dark. Patchwork would say. I've studied undead a decent amount, so I don't know if masking our smell will help as much, at least with ghouls, because they do have eyes.
Well, I mean, if we masked our smell and hid in the holes, perhaps they wouldn't be expecting to find us in there.
I see what you're saying, so maybe if it comes through and doesn't smell us, then it will not think anything is a miss.
And we can wait until it's least expecting it and ambush it.
Well, it could be an idea, yes. Lyra says, "Well, the one good thing about this place, like was said, there are no holes seemingly in here, but if it does come in, we are sort of trapped. There's nowhere to flee to."
Yeah, it
I
would
don't
certainly
know.
be a risk.
All right, so yeah, what do you all, or do we want to do a 10-minute break so you can think about it? I think Arindis had to step away
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, so yeah, why don't we do 10 minutes and you guys can think about how you want to approach this.
Trying to look through my scrolls to see what I have. Yeah, I don't know if it'll help you guys, but I have a potion of Hill Giant Strength that may come in use. Maybe Ingvar or Arindis might be able to use it. Are you guys still there?
Yeah. I'm here.
We're here. Did everyone else leave?
I'm still here. I might leave in a sec to
No,
get a drink, but yeah, I'm
I'm
still
yeah,
here.
I'm in the same boat.
Okay. Yeah, no, so I have a potion of Hill Giant Strength that I could give someone.
What does that do?
That raises
I
your
didn't quite hear.
strength, I believe. I don't remember what it does exactly. Your strength score changes to 21 for an hour,
Ooh, well, I mean that would definitely be
which
helpful.
would that might raise your what's it called?
Or that
Your
raise
your
my
damage.
yeah, that would raise my damage modifier by 2 or 3, I think.
Yeah, that would be useful. Let's see. I have 3 potions of climbing. Maybe we could post up on the ceiling. She may not immediately look up if she's confident in her nest and her nest being safe.
I think we should just mess with the grave because I assume she'll notice.
Well, we don't want to piss her off too much, right? We don't want to make her so mad that she's dangerous.
I mean, she'd probably be dangerous regardless.
Yeah,
Pissing
she's
her
going to be
off
dangerous
might make
regardless.
her more prone to make mistakes. It's not actually a terrible idea. Although Patchwork would probably very much dislike that.
Yeah, Patchwork would not like that. Okay, I need Austin's yelling at me. Oh. All right, come on. I don't know. Do you guys have anything that would be useful in setting a trap?
Alright, I'll be back.
I mean, you just got that book with the wall of force on it.
I don't have the spell levels to cast Wall of Force, I don't think. And it would take me an hour to attune to it.
Okay.
Like I'd have to attune to it. I don't think it works the same way as like a spell scroll where I can make a check to cast it. I'd have to learn it.
Okay, fair enough.
So are
I
we
mean,
planning an ambush or?
I think we're planning a trap. Yeah.
Okay. I still had my headphones on. I just had to step away for a bit.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I need to take my dog out again. But yeah, no, what do you guys have anything that would be useful for an ambush or a trap?
No. I'm pretty straightforward character.
Yeah. Like, Kai, do you still have invisibility?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Because what I'm thinking is, depending on how high the ceilings are, I've got 3 potions of climbing. We could put Angvar and Arendis on the ceiling. Like we know there's no holes in the ceiling, so she may not look up. Is my thought.
Sorry, how would
And
you
then
be on the ceiling?
I
Am
have
I too?
I have potions of climbing
Oh, okay.
that I think let you. I don't know if there's spider climbing. I'd have to look at the description. It may not do what I'm thinking it does.
No,
But
I'm pretty sure it's it's like Spider-Man climbing, if I remember
yeah.
correctly.
So then when she gets into position, you guys can fall on top of her.
Okay. Where would you
And
like
take
me?
and kind of maybe pin her down. And
Uh,
then
I can. I still have one more use of Giant Smite, so
yeah.
maybe if
Well,
we
and
both do,
I have a potion of Hill Giant Strength that I can give to Angvar
that'd be good.
to up his strength. Kai and I can be invisible. And then we can jump out of hiding.
What about this lady?
Patchwork and Lyra might be. Well, Lyra, I can give the extra. Like I've got 3 potions of climbing. I can give the third one to Lyra. She can stay on the ceiling and out of the way.
Okay.
Um, Patchwork might be tricky because I don't really have anything that I can use to hide her. She's not the most stealthy character
Can she
either.
shapeshift into something? Well,
She
what's it called?
can. I don't know.
Wild shape.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know what her wild shape. Um, I don't know what her wild shape. How many wild shapes she has right now?
Well, maybe she just tried to plane hide somewhere.
Yeah. Well, she's got the cloak. I think she's got the cloak of elven kind, which makes her not have advantage or disadvantage, but her dexterity is still not great. But that's okay. Um, Trying to think what else we could do. I mean, I think we used we used that fireball bomb already. I think. Um, I have a scroll of fireball, but that might be it might be too closed of a space to use that. Um, what else? Oh,
We
I'm
might
back.
be able to do the wall of force over here. Oh, but I think it's not that.
I don't know if I can do Wall of Force because I'd have to attune to the. Yeah, it's out of. I don't have. It's a 5th level spell, and I don't have 5th level spells yet.
Can't you cast?
So
Oh, it's not a scroll. It's a book, right?
it's not a scroll. It's a spell book.
Yeah.
So
I'm really sorry. I'm having like this major headache. I'm really struggling to come up with a plan.
no, you're okay.
No worries. Yeah, having the flu is a pain.
Yeah,
I
Just
had
glad you.
it.
not fun.
I just took antibiotics for a while, and then I was stupid and stopped because I felt fine for a few days, and now I'm suffering.
Oh, it's no fun. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just glad you came today. I don't know if I would have come if I was feeling sick. So thank you for showing up for us.
I haven't done anything all day because of it, so I have to say I did something.
Yeah.
I mean, DM, if I attune to the spell book, would I still have to learn the spell? Like, would I still have to learn the spells? Like, when would I be able to cast the spells in it?
Well, player. If let's see, let me see what it says. So with this, I mean, once you attune to the book, it would be considered that these would be your spells. So as long as you had the spell slot level to cast them, like you could just cast them.
Okay. So if I attune to the book, I could cast Leomund's tiny hut in like the middle, which would prevent her from getting in. Um, but I mean, but we'd be able to move in and out of it freely.
Well, there are those spell casting ghouls. I just hope none of them can dispel magic. But other than that, I like this plan, Lyra says.
Um,
Hasn't Patchwork got that magic circle thing?
she does. I think Leomund's tiny hut is a cheaper spell though.
Yeah, I don't know anything about spells. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, it's a cheaper spell.
That said, oh, so one thing is like you do still have to prepare spells. So
yeah, that was what I was wondering.
oh, I see what you were saying. I thought you meant like once you prepare them. No, so these spells would have to be prepared over a long rest before you could
Okay.
use them. Unless you
Okay, so
use
yeah.
the ability, which lets you expend one charge to replace one of your currently prepared spells with a different spell in the book, which would be one of the spells in the book. So that would be a charge, which, yeah, you could do. So even though you don't have any of those prepared, assuming you were attuned to the book, you could say, well, I'm going to replace, I don't know, like one of your first levels with like magic missile if you didn't have it prepared, or like one of your
Right.
third levels with Leomund's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would have to attune to the book for that, though.
Which would be an hour.
Yeah. Well, yeah, part of a short rest, or So you basically would have to spend an hour and a short rest to do it. During a short rest, you can change your attunements if you spent a short rest.
Yeah, that would be kind of risky.
Well, I assume everyone's back. Okay. So yeah, what does the group want to do?
Well,
Well,
first off, I'll give Angvar the potion of strength that I have.
Okay. So go ahead and record that
I.
on your sheet, Angvar.
Okie doke.
I assume you delete that.
And then how
Elise.
high is the ceiling here?
This cave area, most of the areas are between 10 and 20. This one in particular is around half that, so like between 15 and 20.
Okay, so maybe not. It wouldn't like it. Yeah, I was expecting some. I was imagining something taller. So
These
I don't
are
think my.
these are natural caves. Natural caves don't generally get that high, at least not in the not unless you go to the deep where they're like magically more enforced.
Yeah. No, I guess my potion of climbing idea is probably not going to work then.
um. Why would the
Unless
potion
you
of
guys.
giant strength not work?
No, my potion of climbing,
Oh, sorry.
where you and Arindis are on the ceiling, you guys can drop down onto the ghoul mother. That's okay.
If I don't know what everybody has in the way of healing capabilities, but I could also switch. Never mind. I don't have that. I thought for some reason I did, but I do not. Never mind.
I actually have a lot of healing potions, so we're good on that front.
Yeah. No, I took. This is just me thinking. I took a. Um. What did I take? Um. Yeah, I took Great Sword Mastery, but then I didn't grab a Great Sword, so never mind. I was gonna drop my shield to go for a bigger weapon, more damage, but then I don't have that weapon, so it doesn't matter.
You couldn't buy it with your starting funds?
I could have, but I must have forgot to do so.
Well, I mean, if you took the feat, if you want to, or what does this say? You said Great Weapon Mastery?
Uh, yeah, it was Great Sword. Let me just double check. Weapon. Yeah, I took.
Because if you, I mean, if you took a feat for it, you can just go back and spend the money and say you have it.
Okay.
It feels like, if you had been training, you would have that weapon with you. It's still pretty close to, creation, so we can do little adjustments like that. It's fine. Suddenly
Okay.
there's a great sword on his back.
Well, my little token guy has one on his back.
And there you go.
Where did I'm trying to find it?
Are you talking about great weapon fighting?
Oh no, there it is. Weapon mastery. Great sword. So yeah, I could I could use my great sword and drop the shield. It's gonna increase my ability to be hit, but I think it'd be worth it.
Sounds like it. I mean, we probably want to get her down as quickly as possible before she has a chance to run away.
It does seem like she swings unnaturally fast with her claws. But yes, I would agree that bringing her down quicker would be the ideal.
Kai, do you have anything that can slow down the horde of ghouls prepared?
I have
Like
spike
what
growth.
if so what if we placed a spike growth at the entrance of the cave? Um, just to prevent any ghouls from coming in.
Yeah.
Because there's no holes here. There's no tunnel. Like there's no tunnels in here. So if we put down something that will prevent them, or at least slow them down.
Are we sure that she will come back here anytime soon? If she's off licking her wounds, she may rest elsewhere until she's at full health, Patchwork says. Is there a way we can draw her here?
Yeah, by pissing her off by messing with the grave.
We do not mess with graves, Kai. It is sacrilege and does not show
Nah, it's
respect for the
called
dead.
Nah, it's called recycling.
But no, this
And
is. Uh,
and normally, nor in any other circumstances, Patrick, I would agree. But if we need something to bring her here, we can put it back when we're done.
I'm very uncomfortable with doing this, especially for a grave for children.
I understand it's not the most ideal circumstance, but
Give me a persuasion, Elise. Well, I suppose if it's our only option, that might bring her here.
if there was any other way, I would suggest that. But unfortunately, I don't see any other possibility that would make her come here as quickly as possible.
She kind of looks over at the others for someone to give her a counter argument. But when no one says anything, she just kind of nods and says, well, I guess if you think it's best.
We can put it back if we survive.
Well, I will, as I said, I don't have many spells left, but would you like me to concentrate more on healing or use my spells to battle her?
I think keeping us alive would be best if you have cantrips. So I would prioritize those.
She says, I do have, let me see. I do have, what's that spell called? The Guardians.
And does she still have her wild shape abilities?
She says, I can do a Spectral or Spirit Guardians, though that would be a fairly potent healing spell as well. What do you think? She says, I do have my wild shapes. I just regain them from the rest. So I can
Yeah.
summon
So I think
the stars.
using the stars, perhaps the arrow one.
Yes.
So at least you're doing some damage output.
Yes, I can supplement with that. Um,
And staying back. We don't need you in the mix.
All right. I was thinking Spirit Guardians, though. That would help bring her down a little faster.
It would, but that does make you a target, so just be prepared.
All right. I shall be careful.
All right. Do we have a plan?
Sounds good to me.
So we will disrupt the grave. Kai, you will lay down a spike growth at the entrance of the cave, perhaps in about this area here.
Why do I feel
Um,
like this is going to
Yeah.
kill me? As Patchwork backs up. Lyra says, I am almost out of spells. There's not much I can do besides a few magic missiles, so I'll just stay back.
Stay in the back. And then Angvar, you have the potion. Is there anything else that we need? Do you guys want the potion of climbing just in case?
I don't know if that would be super beneficial to me. I'm not used to climbing, and I feel like I might be clumsy, and also I can't climb and carry a greatsword. So I will pass though. Thank you.
Lyra says, well, the potion of climbing will let you just walk on the walls. You wouldn't even have to use your hands, I believe.
Oh.
Almost like some sort of spider. Perhaps a Spider-Man, if such a thing were real.
Have we have we seen evidence of the ghoul mother climbing on walls?
Oh yeah, she definitely
Yeah.
goes up on
Yeah,
ceilings.
we did see that.
Because
That might be
the potion of
that might be
climbing gives you
helpful.
sorry, just real quick, gives you a climb speed, right? Or am I misremembering?
I've been toting it.
Let me just double check. Because having a climb speed is basically like a spider climb spell, I believe.
You gain a climbing speed equal to your walking speed for an hour.
Yeah, so I believe you can just kind of.
During this time, you have advantage on strength athletics checks you make to climb. The potion is separated. Blah blah blah.
Oh wait.
So does that mean you just have advantage on climbing? That was what I was wondering because it's not spider climbing.
Yeah, I
'Cause
think
we
it's
have.
different. I think I was
I
misremembering.
think. Okay.
Yeah, because
No,
Spider Climb specifically says you can have your hands free, so I'm guessing normal climb potion is just, yeah, you still would
it's
be
just
climbing.
for like if
It's
you
just,
come out.
you wouldn't need to make checks. You just kind of do it.
Okay.
For
But it's
most
not
climbing.
something that you can use to walk on walls and shit. Like it would
No,
be for like climbing something.
no,
steep.
that's Spider Climb, so that's my bad. Misremembered it.
Okay. Never mind. Let's not worry about that then.
All right. So is Kai going to gleefully disturb the grave?
Yeah, I'm going to dance on it.
Dance. Is everyone in a position they want to be in?
Yes.
All right. So you start to. You said dance on the grave?
Yeah, I'm going to do an Irish jig.
All right. Oh wait, you were gonna cast some kind of spell first, right?
Yeah, maybe why don't you come? Maybe I can disturb the grave while you go and cast the spike growth because that's all the way over here, right?
Well, that's no fun, is it?
I know. You can dance on the next one. I promise.
Is there any way that I could like just have the potion ready to go? Because that way, like whenever.
It lasts an hour if you want to take it.
Well, I don't want to take it now, and then like we sit here and dance around for an hour waiting for this
Yeah,
ghoul mother to show up.
It might be best to know if she
True.
actually comes from doing this. But yeah, you can have it in your hand. That's fine.
I just wanted, yeah, basically, if possible, I just wanted to like do it prior to initiative. That way, when we do initiative, I can.
All right.
It's not like my
Yeah,
first
like can you
action.
have it like ready to go as a reaction?
So what you can do
Yeah,
is if I say you hear sounds coming, you can choose to take it. You would have to say so before initiative, but yeah, I mean you can say you have it ready, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, that's good. That's good enough for me.
Yeah, go ahead and place the 20-foot radius, Kai, and mark yourself as concentrating, just so I know where you're putting it.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So
And while I do it, I am going to thaumaturgy, or whatever it's called, and boom. Who the fuck is Annie, David, and Robert from the grave.
Alright, so you're gonna just boom out some noise with thaumaturgy?
Yeah, and basically name the kids' names from the grave.
Alright.
Let's dig them up.
Let's dig them up. Alright, so you are concentrating on the spell. And what is Elise doing? Because I think she said she was gonna do something to the grave.
Can I hit it with a firebolt?
Like the gravestone?
Or at least the grave area. I don't know if that'll do anything.
Sure. So you chant, hurling a firebolt. Luckily, natural one. So somehow you miss the grave and strike the wall near Patchwork. And she says, "Hey!"
Sorry.
She says, "Just
I'll
shoot
do it
the
again.
floor! What are you doing?"
My bad.
My bad.
I don't know. My bad.
So you fire
yeah,
a
no.
second attempt.
A little bit better.
Sure. So there's a strike of flame on the ground and like flares up for a moment from the firebolt dissipating. Then there is quiet. You do hear some hisses from the hallway, Kai. As if something may have heard your booming noise. And I'll say in the darkness further back, a couple of eyes light up, like smaller eyes. Looks like 3 or 4 creatures moving through the shadows.
Right, surely I'll be able to see them.
Oh yeah, that's true. You have Devil Sight. So yes, here I'll give you the actual positioning then. So you would see a couple moving around over here. They seem like they're keeping their distance for the moment, just kind of like looking through the shadows at you.
Well, I can see them, and I assume I can just Eldritch Blast that one, or one of them at least.
Sure. So since they aren't approaching, I'll just give you a free double blast at one of them. Which one are you shooting?
That one.
Top one. Alright. So yeah, you fire arcane energy through the darkness. 21 damage. Nice. The creature will die. Anyone else doing anything at this time?
Can I try to use prestidigitation to soil the area?
What do you mean soil?
I don't know. It says you can clean or soil an area.
Like you're gonna dirty the floor where the grave is?
I guess so. Soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot.
Alright,
I
sure.
just soil the grave.
So you are soiling. It was like you peeing on the grave? Alright.
No, but I'll make it. I'll add urine to it.
Oh, alright. So
I don't know what else to do. I feel so bad.
as this is happening, you hear some noise. I'll say, Kai, since you're over here, you hear noise coming from this hole as a very large creature slinks out of it. Give me initiative rolls. She is crawling along the ceiling.
Does Angvar have time to take that potion?
So, I mean, I guess, well, she just showed up. He could do it on his turn as a bonus action. But at this point, yeah, because she was kind of moving silently until you peed on the grave. Now she's kind of pissed. You know, not literally, but...
Yeah.
So yeah, because she was stealthing, I'm going to say, like, you didn't know she was there yet.
I want to be clear, I didn't actually pee on the grave. I just magically made
Yeah, you're just
he
soiling.
appear onto the grave.
Oh yeah, I gotta roll for patchwork.
I have so many questions in regards to that spell.
How does that work?
Where did the pee come from?
Exactly. It goes
It's
in the wall,
magical,
like,
magical pee.
Magical pee.
I hate it. And I know the implication it gives.
She doesn't like anything about this. Did you roll horrendous?
I did, I rolled a 20.
Oh, did you have your token selected?
No, I forgot. I apologize.
Alright. Well, if you select your token and roll again, you can just change your initiative to the 20 you rolled. So you just click on the token.
I
and...
rolled the same. That's great.
Oh, well, that's easy. Okay. So the first act, as she comes slinking out, is going to be Elise. So maybe you would... Kai, you would probably, tell everyone that you see her, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna bonus action blade song.
Is that really something that I would do?
I don't know. I don't know what she'll do
You
half
would.
the time.
I hope you would. I hope
He
you
just
would.
stands there like
Okay.
nonchalantly as like huge claws come from the darkness and like drag him away. He's like, I don't have to tell you anything.
No, yeah, I'll tell him.
All right.
Okay, appreciate
She's
it.
there.
I'm gonna use.
Or she's
Yeah,
there.
I'm gonna use my action to cast mirror image.
All right. So two other images or three other images spring forth from you,
3.
moving around within the 5-foot area, making you much harder to
Yeah.
detect.
Where's the 3 button?
That I can't help you with.
Sure.
I assume at the top of your keyboard?
No, but like,
we-
how do I mark? How am I marking that I have a mirror image?
Oh, mouse over the purple dot and use 3 is what I would usually do. That marks how many images you have. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
All right.
And I'm gonna stay there.
All right. So no bonus action. You create some images. Oh, and then
My bonus action was blade song.
Okay. So there you go. This blade song. There's a 1-minute timer on those images. So that ends Elise's turn. Horrendous.
Okay. Can I move like this?
Yes, that's fine. You can avoid the spiked growth moving like that.
Oh,
It will take an
uh,
opportunity attack.
The ghoul?
Rude.
No. The ghoul, unless you tell it to, it's just gonna sit there. It doesn't consider her an enemy.
If
Ooh,
I go through,
pick.
is that? Oh,
Sorry, what? Go ahead, Arindus.
if I go through it, that's for all creatures, right? Not just
Yeah.
for.
Well, yeah, I mean, as far as you know, it looks very pointy and not nice.
Uncomfortable. I'm gonna bonus action become large, and if I have to, I'll step back a little bit.
Okay.
Giant swing,
So
right?
you
And
grow in size.
yes. Oh, that's perfect. And I will ready an action to attack her if she comes into range.
Let the traffic jams begin. Let's see. Okay, so spike growth unfortunately says the ground, so I'm assuming it doesn't grow on the walls and ceilings.
Can't it though?
It just says the transformation of the ground is camouflage, so it's kind of, if it just said in the area.
I mean, technically we're below the ground.
Well, I mean, ground in the context here would be the floor.
But it doesn't say floor, it says ground.
Yeah.
What's the spirit of the roll?
Well, I would assume it was, on the floor / ground.
But how cool? How much cooler would it be if it grew on the ceiling, on the walls?
Do you have any story points, Kai?
No.
No? Alright. So we'll say,
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yes. Oh, 2.
Alright, if you want to spend a story point, I'll say it grows on the walls and ceiling as well. If you can.
Yeah, because technically, like mushrooms grow anywhere, and it's pointy mushrooms.
Okay. So, yeah, we'll say you enhance the magic a bit to make it go everywhere. Sorry, Arindis, I think we cut you off there. Go ahead, what were you saying?
No, I was finishing my turn. Like I said, I'm readying an action to attack.
Alright, so you are ready for when it comes through. The ghoul down the hallway is going to rush up, kind of stop at the edge of the vines as if a little bit worried, and also just seeming like it doesn't like being in this area. Angvar.
Well, I will go ahead and bonus action to take the potion.
Okay, so you drink your potion, suddenly feeling much stronger.
Then I will put my longsword into my hands, and I guess I'm just gonna chill right here until the ghouls come into range, because I'm not walking through that mess.
Alright, so you draw your longsword, I guess readying an attack.
Yep.
Alright. The ghoul in the room looks kind of nervously as it hears the screeches of the mama ghoul. But just, are you going to give it any commands, Kai?
Yeah, I'm gonna go tell it to dig up the grave.
So it runs over, seeming very uncomfortable. It will start digging into the ground. The mama ghoul immediately screeches, its mouth going wide. It's very angry. For her turn, she's going to come up to here. Going to use a dash. So difficult terrain. Let's see, 10, 20, 30. Comes around the corner here, 40. And I guess you can use your reaction to attack it if you want to end this.
I do.
Alright, so you slash at it. Oh, and
Let me just
I think
check
that would be 8d4 from the spike growth if you want to roll that. Kai. Okay, so 19. Yeah, it's poked a bunch. Alright, so 28 will slash it as well as it comes around the corner. Kind of jump scaring you a little as it's right up on top of the wall.
And I also roll a 1d something. Giants.
D6. Yeah, once per turn. So you slash into it
Yeah.
for 14.
I'm gonna second attack.
Oh, at the ready to attack, you can only do one.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's same as like an opportunity attack. With reaction attacks, you can't do the multi. Alright, so you slash as it comes rushing through and is going to lunge at these small...
Either way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it sap though.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
next
disadvantage.
attack. Yeah. So it lunges at the smaller ghoul, who is freaking out now. Disadvantage 16 will strike the ghoul, hitting it for 20 slashing. Basically tearing it in half. She'll then turn angrily towards Elise and let out another screech as she continues attacking. Second claw. Luckily, it would not be enough and you dodge it. And then, how many attacks does she get on her turn? Okay, one more. She does a bite at you. Ooh, 27 would strike you, but you do have your images. So
Yeah,
I think,
So
yeah, you make a d20 roll.
20. Nope, she hits a mirror image.
Alright, so one of the Elises is just bitten right in half. Just vanishes. So you now have 2 images. Confused, but still angry at seemingly Elise for soiling her grave. She gets ready to attack again. But first, Kai, what do you do?
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action Shillelagh. Move towards her, and then I'm going to
Let's
nice.
come up behind her.
Nice.
Ooh, crit. Smash. Smash her with the shillelagh. So that would be 10 plus a d8, which is another 7, so 17 damage. Okay. So
And then I'm going to move back 1.
giving her an oppie?
Yeah.
Alright, interesting. She will take it, doing a bite attack at you. 27. Oof. I think that is going to hit.
Yeah.
So you are bitten for 24 piercing.
I will hellish rebuke.
Alright, so you're spending your reaction to hellish. So she gets a dex save to try to avoid. Oh, but she rolls very poorly and takes 19 fire. She is cooked slightly. Anything else, Kai?
No, that's it for me.
So at the end of your turn, she's going to do a legendary attack, slashing at Elise again. Oh, very poor roll though. That's it for her. From down the hall, answering the screech of the ghoul mother, more ghouls start rushing up. So this one is going to come up this way, rushing up to here, ending its turn. Another one comes into view. It's going to run straight in, so 4d4 damage, please. As it's caught up in the vines, taking 8 piercing. Alright, Patchwork. It's going to be another thing where I'm controlling a bunch of the NPCs. What's she going to do? So Elise told her she should save her stuff, so I think she's just going to hurl some some of her spells.
Thought she said she was gonna do her spirit guardians.
I thought you were kind of talking her out of that. Did you want her to do that?
She can do it.
Alright.
Just told her to be careful. That it's gonna make her a target. but
Alright. So she casts Spirit Guardians, spending her 3rd level spell. Wow.
and then maybe as a bonus action, she can activate her starry arrow thing.
Well, looks like she didn't fix Spirit Guardians from last time, so let me fix that really quick. Spirit. Okay. Alright, there we go. Spirit Guardians. Up. It's lagging a little, hang on. Oh. Alright, I'm just going to minus the spell. So, Spirit Guardians goes off. She has her aura. She's concentrating. And then she will do her starry form. Oh, that's why it wasn't working. I just had to click submit. Okay, there we go. So... Alright, let me link starry form. My apologies, I'm not used to navigating Patchwork Sheet while I'm doing all my other stuff.
No, you're good.
Starry form. There it is. So bonus action, starry form. Spending a wild shape. And I guess Archer, because she wants her extra attacks.
Yeah.
Archer. Okay. Luminous Arrow, though I don't think she can do it this turn. Oh no, when you activate. Okay, so she can. Alright, so Luminous Arrow. Oh, there you go. 25. Blasting Mama Ghoul for Radiant. Not the best roll. Alright. That is it for Patchwork. Ghoul down the hall. It's going to run up trying to follow Mother Ghoul. So 2d4 damage, please, as she runs, or as it runs into the vines. Okay, so it takes 4. That's it for the Ghoul. Elise, new round.
Yeah. I'm gonna take my dagger attacks on her.
Okay.
First one.
So you stab at her. Oh, well, alright, so you stab at her, she's coming in at you. You would strike with the first attack, doing nice damage. 19 plus 5, 20, so 34. And she was going to get a attack on you at the end of that last turn. So let me just do that really quick. Bite attack, which would miss. Go ahead, you can continue. I think you have a second attack.
I do.
Alright, so 25 strikes again, doing 14. And
then
she, yeah,
Bonus action, I'll do my little offhand dagger.
okay. Bonus, yeah, 17 would strike again. Stabbing her for another 2. Okay.
And that ends my turn.
Alright, the end of your turn, she will take another attack on you. Yeah, clawing. 23. That is your AC. So give me a d20 roll to see if she gets rid of another image.
12 now?
I think. I mean, you can link the spell if you
I'll link the spell. 14.
Let's see. So
with 2 duplicates, must roll an 8 or higher.
8 or higher. So yeah, another image would vanish. All right, Arindus. Mama Ghoul is going nuts on your ally over there. Did not like the pea smell.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody likes pea smells.
I will just actually hold on. I might be smart about this. Special. I'm sorry, I'm reading through my runes here for a second. See if I can do anything cool.
No worries.
Yes, I will bonus action activate my heal rune, which basically gives me resistance to piercing, slashing, and bludgeoning for 1 minute.
Alright, so you gain some damage resistance. I'll put a timer on you.
Yes. And I will start to attack.
Alright, so you do have flank. 22 will land a hit on the first attack. Alright, doing 14 slashing. Actually giving her another level of wound. Or another 6 for giants, okay. So 20. Yeah, 17 strikes again. Oh, it's sap, okay.
Yes.
For another 8 points of damage. Yeah, that's another 8.
I will also do action surge.
Alright, so you as well start moving quicker as you just do another 2 quick slashes. Yeah, 18 will land a third hit. Slashing her
That
for
would
another.
actually be a 9 on the damage because of the weapon master.
Oh yeah, because you can't roll lower than a 9. So yeah, another 9 damage. And 17 will hit with a 4th attack. Doing another 11. Okay.
I think that's it. Yeah, I did 4 attacks.
Alright, so that is it for you. So next is gonna be... so you hear something moving around in the thorns. Let me see. Oops. So I would need 1, 2, 3, 4, I would need 12d4. As something makes its way through your thorns. Oof, so 34 damage. The creature, which looks a little bit different from the other ghoul, comes, it's barely noticeable, like it's really hard to see in the darkness over here. Looks pretty wounded from going through. But as it gets over here, kind of behind where Arindis is, it suddenly just fades away, as if it suddenly just like vanished. You're not sure where it went. That's it for that creature. The school is going to just attempt to run through, so I don't think it's going to make it, but 12d4. So you're probably just going to kill it. Yeah, so it gets about halfway through and just falls over dead. Okay.
I love that spell.
It's certainly good in crowd situations. So from down the hall, more ghouls are coming. This one runs up. And 2d4 for it. Okay, so another 5 damage. Okay. That's it for those. Angvar, what are you going to do?
I will use my bonus action to enter rage.
Okay.
And that gives me Instinct to Pounce, which lets me use up to half my speed when I do that. I don't think I need it, but just in case this is difficult terrain, I wasn't sure. I wanted to get over here on the other side of it, that way I can...
So Patchwork would yell, careful! Somehow they are moving around in the darkness to the south. There are some more of those shadowy ones. I can still see them slightly. She has a really high passive.
Gotcha. Good to know. And then I will go ahead and attack with my greatsword.
Alright.
And I'm not attacking recklessly at this point in time.
Alright, normal attack. As you pull out the greatsword, slashing at the ghoul mother. So 22 will strike her. Yeah.
Great. Then I will let's see here, do the damage. Which should be actually +2 more because of my potion of strength, I believe.
Is that are you? No, you're not raging yet. So okay. So
yeah, I'm raging.
Oh, you aren't marked, is it? So that would be another 2, right?
Oh, yeah, that'd be +4 when I get that rage.
Okay. Because the +6 is just your strength, and your
so it's plus, and because my strength is now +5 from the potion.
It's 21.
Okay.
Yep.
So, but the original number, sorry, is 2d6 plus 6. Is the +6 just I guess what's the other thing in there besides strength?
No, so that doesn't account. Because I'm didn't change it on my character on my D&D Beyond sheet. Here, let me just do that real quick. I can't do it actually because it's dumb. Here,
Okay, so
you just do it this way. I'll fix it for the next round.
no worries. I was just trying to figure out what the +6 bonus is. So 4 of it is your strength, right?
3 is what I don't really know what the damage. Let me see here. Damage is 2d6 plus 6. I don't know what the 6 is for.
All right. I was assuming you might have some kind of feat or something. We'll just try to work on that. So we'll say it's +2, so 15 damage to her. We'll try to figure out what the bonuses are. All right. So yeah, you slice her with the.
Part of it? Isn't part of it proficiency bonus?
Not to damage. Proficiency is only
So
to
what's-
attack.
Okay. So like is the maybe okay, so the base damage is 2d6 plus 6. Is that just like the base damage of the greatsword then?
Well, the base damage of the greatsword's 2d6, and then you add your strength. That's the base damage for a melee attack. So your strength, I assume.
Right, that's what I thought.
Yeah, you said it's +3, right?
Yes. So it's typically plus 3.
You would have.
I don't know.
Yeah, you'd have 2 for rage, but I don't know if that's what it's taking into account.
No, it doesn't take anything into account for rage.
Is it a magic greatsword?
Nope, it's just a normal greatsword. But then like my hand axe, everything I have that's melee. Like my hand axe, my battle axe is +6.
All right. Well, see if you can.
According to the seat.
Yeah, see if you can
Yeah.
figure out where the other +3 is coming from. But yeah, for now we can keep it. It's just it normally would just be your plus your strength bonus.
Right.
All right, so you do a second greatsword attack.
Yeah. So second greatsword attack. There we go. And that's not gonna be any good.
Oh, no, she is gonna dodge that one. All right, anything else?
No, that'll be turn.
Okay. The ghoul. Oh, that's the dead one. That's the one you had digging her poor grave, so he's off the initiative.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. The greatsword has graze. So if I miss, it still does damage.
Oh, okay. What's the amount?
Equal to the ability modifier used to make the attack.
So 3. Okay. So she took
5. 5.
Oh,
My
because
shrink-
you got
my
the
shrink-
the potion.
Potion.
Gotcha. All right.
Yep.
So she took another 5. Got it. Okay. So another ghoul comes rushing down from the shadows and is going to start running in. So 6d4 damage to it as it's coming through the. Oof. All right. Well, that one died. Yeah. Spike death. The ghoul mother goes. Even though she took a lot more damage from Angvar, she seems really, really pissed at Elise. So she is gonna screech, continue slashing wildly. Luckily missing the first claw. Oh, but 24 will land. So
Okay,
the
so
second claw.
I think it's 11.
Yes,
below,
I
she
believe it
doesn't
is
hit.
11. Alright,
Nope.
so she would hit the. It's 11 or above,
Yeah.
right?
11 or above. She misses. She hits a mirror image.
Yeah, 11 or higher. Alright, so your last duplicate disappears. Ruh-roh. As she lunges with her bite attack. Oh, 25 will strike.
Shield.
But in reaction, you throw up a shield, keeping her back as she is violently biting at you. So that is going to be it for her. Kai. So you hear a lot more movement coming from down the hall. sounds like there might be more coming, as well as in the darkness, which you don't see. So there might be more of those shadowy ones.
Okay. Well, I want to walk up to the Ghoul Mother, and I don't know if this would work, but I want to take my bag of devouring and stick it over her head to see if she gets sucked in.
Oh, that's sick.
Alright, so give me, well, you're not actually, let me check something about that. We'll go to the judges, see what the judges have to say.
The only problem with that is that she may still have the soul crystal on her. So if she gets sucked in, so will the soul crystal.
Yeah, but then I can take the soul crystal out because she's flesh and bone and shit, she would be destroyed. Wouldn't she? I'm still going to do it anyway.
Assume... let me see. Okay. So you're trying to basically do like an improvisational attack where you throw like the bag or like try to clasp it like over her arm or something?
Yeah, basically.
Alright, I'll give you an unarmed attack for that. So d20 plus, yeah, I'll say strength, because it's an untrained, like, this is an improvised weapon. So you're just trying to, like, in your hands, like, throw it up and try to get it around her or something.
What was inspiration? Like +2?
Insight points are +2, yes. You can spend up to 3 of them on a roll.
Okay, I'll use the 3 that I have.
Alright, +6. Probably a good place to use them. Oh!
Fuck you! Fuck you all! Fuck you all!
What did I do?
She gets sucked in.
Well, 50%
obliviated.
chance. 50% chance, hang on.
I mean, it was a nat 20, so it's like 100% chance she gets sucked in, and I get the soul stone
Is that the rule now?
delivered to me. Yeah, it's the rule of cool and all that shit, or whatever.
Or whatever, yeah. Or whatever.
Yeah.
Alright, so you jump up, you're like, this bag is finally coming through. And you throw it kind of in a way that it wraps, or gets close to her hand, going in slightly. She would screech angrily as she begins to get pulled in. I'll say...
And the soul crystal, like, gently falls into my hand.
I didn't say that.
As she gets sucked in. No.
So,
I said that, but that's what comes true.
This is in Kai's head. He's imagining this is how it's going to happen. But no, she would get pulled in. Let's bless this move for +2. So as she is pulled in, she screeches, claws ripping at the bag. She would vanish as the bag is destroyed. Ripped to shreds by her going in. But yes, she seems to be gone.
Along with the soul crystal?
Well, you assume if she had one, it would have been sucked in with her. The ghouls, seeing the ghoul mother die, immediately begin to retreat.
I am your king. Follow me. I am now the new ghoul mother.
They don't seem to think
persuade
that.
them. Well, I'm persuading them that I am the new ghoul mother and all that shit.
They don't listen. They just run away.
All right. Can we check the bag to see if the soul crystal's still in there? Or
The
is it
bag is
gone?
ripped to shreds. She destroyed it as she was pulled in. But no, there's no soul crystal. So if it was on her, it may have been sucked in with her. That said, you remember that the ghost mentioned that undead can't see the crystal. So it's unlikely she actually had it on her. It might be somewhere in this place. And I'll give you an insight point for that. That was a pretty creative use of that cursed item.
That was
even though you lost it.
Fucking rude.
Rude.
You lost it along with all of your ore that you collected.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
so.
but I forgot about that. That was like 24 hours ago, so it's been dumped in some fucking
Who
astral
remembers?
plane or whatever.
Yeah, who remembers where the ore went? Oh wait, it was in the bag.
Can I clean the grave? Can I use prestidigitation to clean the grave? And then can I investigate it to see if the soul crystal's in the grave?
So yeah, if you kind of sadly like feeling bad of what you did, clear off the grave a bit. And you do notice where the ghoul was digging. There does look like some dark miasma flowing out of the ground. Similar to what you've seen from these before.
Can I dig it out?
Sure. So you dig a little deeper, and there is indeed one of the soul crystals down there. Looks like it may have been buried here.
Yep. Found it.
Lyra says that was actually pretty incredible.
No, I'm fucking amazing now.
She says, well, I wouldn't go that far, but that was a very... I didn't even realize you all had that sort of magical item.
No, nor me until I looked at my looked down and there it was.
Like, oh yeah, I have this.
Yeah, basically.
Well, that was a very creative use.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, now I need a new one.
Lost it, yeah. But, well done, well done. Is everyone alright? Luckily that battle didn't last too long. I was very scared when it jumped at you, Elise, Patchwork says. I knew that you only had a limited number of shields to keep it back.
Well, luckily I only had to use one. She wasn't able to touch me.
It seems the ghouls have retreated, at least for now. What do we do?
Well, I think we all need to take a long rest. And then we move on.
Patchwork says...
We're not giving the soul crystal to that ghost thing, are we? Oh, because it was a ghost mind flare, wasn't it?
Yes. No, I don't believe that a creature like that has our best interests at heart in any which way, and I think we should hang on to it.
Yeah,
Kind of interested to know what he's going to do with it, though. You know what I mean?
No, he was going to consume it.
Didn't he say that having the crystal would... Well, no, he didn't say he was going to consume it. He said having the crystal would help him remain sentient. Like, he was slowly going crazy like the others. So he wanted
it was basically the same... It was the same thing as that Revenant guy.
Yes.
I forget his name. That we saw on the surface.
Yeah, the crystal... it was Zutan, but the crystal seemed to have that effect on them. Where, like, those who were losing their grip on their sanity could use proximity of the crystal to keep it. So even though he couldn't see it, he would have probably just kept it on himself. Patchwork would look to Angvar and Arindis and say, and you two, you're all right.
Yeah, not a scratch.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I guess I'm just a little confused. does this soul gem crystal, whatever it is, does this benefit us in some way?
Well, it's a very powerful tool. I can take some time to see what properties it has.
Well,
Um,
and Lyra would say, from what we know about them, the soul crystals are basically magical batteries that can be used to operate powerful artifacts. Originally the artifacts were meant to be powered by arcane crystals, which are crystals fueled by vast amounts of magic. But the technique for making them was lost long ago, so some powerful necromancers were able to figure out a way to create these instead, which use life force.
have we come across any artifacts that use these?
The hollow
Remind
points.
me. Yeah.
The hollow points use them. Did you find the train? I think you did.
We didn't. I don't think we found the train itself, but we definitely found the train station.
That's right. You found a train station. Okay, never mind. You didn't find the train. But yeah,
No, because we lost Isik. Was that the place where I touched that book and I wasn't supposed to, and that golem almost
Yeah.
killed us?
yes,
Yeah.
the book.
Yeah. We lost a player to that.
You lost a character or a player?
We lost both because I think the player left the session later. Like we never found the character, and then the player left. Like I think for other reasons.
Yeah. Yeah, so that wasn't because
Who
of that.
was
though.
that?
Huh?
I can't remember their name.
No, I remember
was
it.
a-
It wasn't because of that they left. They left
Yeah.
because of other reasons. But
Because of other reasons, but it was just but it just happened to be right when they disappeared. Their character disappeared.
yeah. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, there are devices that the group has encountered that can be powered by these. The most useful right now are probably the hollow points, because those allow teleportation between the different hollow points if they're powered.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be something that we could jack into one of our current magical items, like our modern
No,
magical
it
items.
needs to be something specifically made to be powered by these crystals. Lyra would say there are some ancient technologies from past empires that were designed around them. It takes quite a bit of magic know-how to create such artifacts, and I don't think there are any arcanists today that can do it. It's mostly techniques lost to time, the type of items that were crafted back then. But we are at time. It's a good place to roll that nat 20 on a crazy idea. So why don't we do MVP votes? Curious who wins it. Give me whispers with your vote for MVP. It's going to be like an epic battle, and you ruined it, Kai. You ruined it with your lucky 20 and sacrificing.
I don't know. That was a pretty epic.
No, that was a cool
move.
way of beating the challenge, I will say.
That was a really sick move.
To be honest, I forgot all about it, and then I was like, "What the fuck can I be doing?" Because I only had shatter left, and I was like, "I can't use shatter because everybody's going to shout at me."
Truly, that was the only reason why I gave you that bag. I was like, Kai needs to have this because I know he's going to start putting the bag over people's heads.
Oh, yeah, as I expected, Kai with 3 votes, you were MVP. You guys are encouraging his bad behavior. No, just kidding.
It was a pretty sick move.
Yeah, that was good.
It was very creative.
It was good.
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 A little sad that we wasted the potion of the hill giant. But
Yeah.
Well, now we have. Well, we didn't get touched, so we could probably keep going and fight some more ghouls.
It's
It's only lasts for a minute though, no?
Huh?
an hour.
No, it lasts
Potion
an
lasts for an
hour.
hour.
Yeah, it's an hour.
Like we could go find some ghouls to fight.
I have 58 minutes left.
Just start running
Or
down hallways.
maybe we'll find. Or maybe we'll find something really heavy you can lift.
Yeah.
Oh, and Raven, just in case you didn't see it, I did account for rage on my sheet, so I'm dumb.
Oh, that's what the
So
extra.
that's what the. Yeah, so
Got
it's
it.
3 for strength, and at level 9, I got 3 for rage instead of 2.
Ah.
So
Okay.
yes, it's just I've always been raging in combat. I've never not had rage up in combat. That's
Yeah.
always been there.
No worries. Yeah. Because I can't. That's one of the things I don't like about the Beyond 20. I can't just like pull up your sheet and quickly look at that stuff. I wish I could, just so I could be like, oh, that's what it is. But yeah, no worries. All right. So yeah, good game, everyone. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Hopefully you
Good
feel
job.
better, Arindus.
Yeah.
Um.
After I took the pills, it really started being the upside. So
Well, yeah. So let me just need to take some notes, but yeah, otherwise you guys are free to hang out or go whenever you like, and yeah, we'll pick it up next time.
for the rest of the months, we have regular sessions, right?
Yeah, hopefully, unless a bunch of people randomly say they can't play, but usually once December passes, like the sessions even out, everyone just plays again. It's just holiday season. So I'm hoping I'll be here for all of them.
Did everyone have a good holiday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was dead boring.
Yeah. What'd you guys do? Anything exciting?
I did not do anything exciting. I had
Yeah.
a lot of vacation time, so I just worked around my house and got some stuff done.
I went to Canada
Is-
a bunch.
Oh shit, really?
That's
Yep.
fun.
We're in Canada.
I was in Vancouver a bunch.
Yeah.
Thought I'd visit before you guys become the 51st state. Just kidding.
No.
But yeah, no, I was hanging out with some friends up there, so it was a good time.
God save the king.
Psh, you're king.
You mean King Elon Musk?
Yeah, just wait. God save the what's the name? Shoot, what's like the rich people ruling the government thing? Why does my brain not work after D&D? The thing that they have in Russia.
Not a nepotism, but
No.
God save
oligarch.
Oligarchs. Oh,
Oligarch.
Couldn't fucking think of it. I kept thinking olives. Like I was like, no, it's not olives. What am I thinking of? Yeah.
God save.
God save Olive Garden for sure, though.
Want those soup salad breadsticks?
Best combo in the world.
All you can
Nothing
eat.
like it.
My Zuppa Toscana. I mean, I don't know.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I've heard
The
about
chicken
it.
gnocchi.
The chicken gnocchi.
Mm.
I mean, I've never
like
been
good
there,
soup.
but I've no, I like Olive Garden. Okay. My Italian ancestors would shun me for saying that, though.
It's okay.
They
It's
don't
okay.
know.
We know it's not real Italian, but it does in a pinch. It's better than Pozzolis.